Today we're going over the new TAG Heuer Carrera glass box. This was introduced at the recent Watches and Wonders event in Geneva. I really do think that TAG is killing it recently with some of their releases. They released their first kind of glass box reissue last year, and this year they've added this kind of vintage inspired Panda, which I think is just a beautiful watch. And so I went out and to my local AD Zadig in downtown Houston and talked to them and was able to purchase this watch. So a couple of the details real quick. Case diameter is about 39.5 millimeters. Thickness is 13.5. That includes the glass box. You've got a lug to lug of about 45 millimeters and a lug width of 20 millimeters. 100 meters water resistance, which is pretty good for a chronograph. You've got the dial, which I think is really very stunning. You've got this kind of brushed metal in the middle, and then the two black subdials, and then the small seconds at the bottom. The movement is a in-house TAG movement, 20-0100, with a 80-hour power reserve, and then just kind of a pretty nice sapphire see-through case back, where you can see the movement. Very nice looking movement, such as it is. Overall, I've really enjoyed having this watch. I think it's a great addition to my collection. Overall, I think it's just a beautiful watch. One of the unique things about this one is typically the Carreras kind of come on a leather strap. This one came on a bracelet, and honestly, if I have anything that I'm disappointed about, it's the bracelet. It looks great. I think overall it's finished well. I like the link design on it. You've got kind of this polished and brushed combination here that adds some texture and some visual elements to it. It's got a nice quick release here. What I don't like is the utter lack of micro adjustments, and I think at the price point that the Carrera comes in, not having a ability for micro adjustment is really just kind of not acceptable. So I've been playing around with a bunch of different straps. I'm always a big fan of the Bark and Jack NATO straps, and so I tried it on a couple of different types and colors, but recently I went to strapsco.com and bought this kind of rally style leather strap, both brown and this one in black, and I think this is kind of my favorite strap combination. So again, the watch itself, I absolutely love. I think it's a great watch. I've had it for a couple of weeks now. Used it to time different events. Nothing like what it's used for as far as car racing goes, but some presentations and speeches that I had to give a couple weeks ago, as well as just some other kind of around the house things. It's very intuitive to use, just typical chronograph. Start, stop with the top button, and then go back to zero with the bottom. Does not have a screw down crown, just a pull out to adjust the time and the date. But again, I think this is a great addition. I think TAG Heuer continues to do really good things the last couple of years. I know that they had some down years, but I think the last 2 to 3 or 4 years, they've been doing a really, really good job. So these are my thoughts. Appreciate any feedback that you have. I'll have a full write-up on the blog, barleyvine.blogspot.com, along with my thoughts on a recent cigar and cognac that I tried recently. So go check that out. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. Appreciate it.